Creating books in Canva, it is something you can do, and it is something you can actually have published and sell as a physical book. So I just want to show a couple of features of the things you can do in Canva that work really well with creating books. Now, quickly over on Amazon, KDP is their publishing company. I actually have an account and I do publish books through them. So I have some books available already through Amazon KDP created in Canva. Okay, so you can do this. I have done this myself. Amazon have their own specific sizes. So before you start creating your book, Google Amazon book sizes. Okay, so that you can create a custom template in Canva. So I'm just going to click poster size for now, but you do need to find the custom sizes that you can create books for in Canva. I will try and dig them out and add them into the post content. Okay, so we're going to say this is our book. For example, we have created our custom template. There's a couple of things you need to know when creating your books. Now, if we go over to File, Show Rulers and Guides, it will help you align your content. Show Margins, so you know to keep your content within this margin so that you have plenty of space around the edge. And the other one is to show print bleed, which is already on, and that is this line here. Okay, so that you can make sure there is enough room around the edge so your content doesn't fall off. So keeping your content within these lines is really, really important. And you can turn them all on under File, here, Show Rulers and Guides, Margins and Print Bleed. Now, keeping your content in between these is great within the book, but when you're creating a cover or you want to have an image or a shape go off of this, you have to make sure it goes out enough. So it has to go about here to make sure there is enough space for it to be printed and get cut at the end of the publishing and printing process. So I will show you by adding a photo. So let's say we're going to add this photo. If I wanted it to go to the edge on a normal design, you would just put it to the edge of the design. But if you want it to go to the edge on a printed book, it has to go beyond the edges like this. You've got to make sure there is plenty of space. The photo goes over the edge. Otherwise, what Amazon will do is they will just send it back to say there's not enough space around the edge, and you will have to redo this, re-download it and re-upload it back into Amazon. So number one tip, make sure any content that overlaps the edge of the book goes completely off it. And number two tip, make sure you add your print bleed, your margins and your rulers. And number three, keep your content, your written content, within these spaces here. Okay, then you can download your book, your cover, your back cover, your spine. It can be all added in. This is just a quick overview of a couple of top tips that I think are very useful when creating your book, but I would be more than happy to do a video in the future of the full process of how I ended up with multiple books available and approved on Amazon that are all for sale, including my business focus planner, which I absolutely love, and I've had a huge amount of amazing feedback on that one. So yes, just a quick couple of tips on creating books in Canva. One, yes, it can be done. Two, make sure your images go over the edge. And three, make sure you add in your print bleed and your margins and keep within the guidelines on the page.